All right, your Sunrise Smart Start begins with some breaking news from Rochester police. Officers are looking for information after finding a woman shot very early this morning. They say about 1 o'clock, that a.m. call from officers who were responding to a shots fired call on Santee Street near Villa Street. That is where they found the victim, who is a 45-year-old woman. She was suffering at least one gunshot wound, taken to the hospital, and her injuries are currently considered non-life-threatening. There are no suspects in custody at this time, so once again, RPD asks anybody with information, if you know anything, please come forward. And they ask you to do so by calling 911. Now we turn to the latest information about a fire and a massive first responder scene in Wayne County. We just got the update from first responders about several children who were injured in this fire. In fact, News 8 watched them being carried away from this home in Palmyra. Ron Spitzer is live on Rolfe Streets with the latest view of that scene. Ron.
Yeah, Michaela, now that it's daylight, you can see that damage. Mostly it appears to the front of the house. Actually, family from out of town just arrived, and they're getting first looks at the damage as well at this time. Now, firefighters tell us that when they arrived on scene, one child was out of the house on the lawn with severe burns. They were taken to the hospital via Mercy flight. Two other children, ages 8 and 14, were taken to the hospital via ambulance for smoke inhalation. Take a look at this video from last night, when News 8 first arrived around 10 p.m. to find the street blocked off by this overwhelming response. Agencies assisting included the Wayne County Sheriff's Office, Manchester Fire, East Palmyra Fire, South Macedon, Fairville, Lincoln, Marion Fire Departments, and more. Now, the Palmyra Fire Department chief explains why they needed so much backup.
Temperatures during the day and at night, that has a big impact. Everything that's burning inside, just very hot fire. It takes, a lot out of you, a lot out of the firefighters, and that's why we usually end up calling so many departments at the initial, especially during the temperatures and everything like that in the summertime.
I got to hear from the family and neighbors this morning, everyone very emotional about what could have been had this been worse and those children not taken to the hospital. We will, of course, keep you updated as we know more. This is still under investigation, so make sure to catch us on air and on our website, rochesterfirst.com. For now, reporting in Palmyra, Ron Spitzer, News 8.
Thank you, Ron. Very diligently at that scene, bringing us the updates. Now, James, we want an update on our morning forecast. Yeah. 75 that we're starting at about now, but it is going to get much warmer throughout the day.
That's right. I mean, we normally should be in the low 60s.
We really should be. Yeah. It would be nice.
Yeah, much more reasonable there. But, very mild. We'll call it a hot start, 75. Look at the pressure, 10, 11 millibars, but the F is the important part. That's falling. That means pressure is decreasing. That's usually a sign that we have a storm system coming, that rain is on the way, and that's going to be the case. Showers and thunderstorms get going this afternoon. You see the storm icon and the chance for rain going up there as well. We've got that today, but the rest of the week, you'll find that at the end of the show. Michaela?
All right, we'll keep an eye on that and look forward to the end of the show for that. James, thank you so much. Turning to our sunrise traffic update, the Greater Rock Sky Eye camera pointed towards the west side of the city. Looks like 490 is just starting to slow down there because we are watching a rollover accident blocking a right lane on 490 eastbound between exit 8, that is Route 531, and exit 9, which is right there on the entrance to 390. That area will certainly get congested later in this morning, so please plan ahead for that. The rest of 390, 590 looking okay, clear of accidents. There is an accident with possible injuries at Chestnut Street and East Broad Street there in the middle of the city. So keep that in mind for your morning commute. Turning to what is happening later today and appearing in court, trial will continue for the man accused of killing 2 people in a 490 crash back in November of 2024. Christopher Long Jr. was originally charged with 2 counts of second-degree manslaughter, but then was presented with even more charges at the start of this year. That crash happened near the Culver Road exit, where investigators say that Long was driving east when he ran off the road, hit a barrier, then flipped over and hit a utility pole. Now, inside the car at the time were 3 other young women. 2 of them died as a result of this crash. The third severely injured. Long will appear at 9:15 as this trial continues. And also in court, a registered level 2 sex offender who's charged with murder after Rochester police say that he beat a man to death on Genesee Street. This happening back in 2023, as you can see from News 8's file video. According to RPD, 65-year-old Angel Lopez was found dead around 6 a.m. in front of a corner store, and he had died from blunt force trauma. Police later arrested 38-year-old Damian Young, accusing him of being the person who beat Lopez to death, then threw him out of a 3rd-story window. Young pled not guilty to these charges, and he claimed self-defense. The court will review the progress of the case and discuss the next steps. All happening at 3 o'clock today. RochesterFirst.com. We will update you. And James, an update on our 8-day forecast. We're watching quite a few spurts of showers coming up.
As of right now, probably dry Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Thursday and Friday. That'll be coming up for our next chance for rain if you're getting past today. And yes, we'll put some storms in there for the weekend, but that is obviously up for debate, up for change as well, as it's so far out. So we'll wait for that. But focus is on today. We've got those scattered storms this afternoon, likely from about 1 to 7 p.m. from west to east. Flooding rains could be going to be the biggest threat of that, but as long as storms move on, shouldn't be an issue.
All right, that's why we ask folks to keep tuning in, watch you in your forecast, be ready for your day. And we thank you for watching us on News 8 at Sunrise this morning. Your next update is in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is up next. Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.